Hi fans of high quality entertainment. Thank you for all of the comments on my previous video on the Beatles Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. I guess somebody noticed that I say album, like with an E instead of an A, so I'll try and say album from now on. So this is just, I'm just talking more about the Beatles' upcoming 50th anniversary Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band release. Received more information yesterday on the track listing, and I want to talk about that and a couple other things about the album. And so I'll just read this to you first in my very sexy voice. After spending much of the week fueling speculation about their plans for an expanded 50th anniversary edition of Sgt. Pepper, the Beatles have officially announced all the details. And the biggest surprise is that the big rumor surrounding the reissue, I actually started the rumor, thank you, was that Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane, two songs recorded at the start of the album sessions but released months before the LP and not included on the album, would be reinstated in the running order. And of course, after seeing the track listing for this upcoming 50th anniversary edition, that ain't so. And there's going to be a few questions for you, Beatles fans. And the first one is, are you kind of disappointed that they haven't put them in the running order of the original album? It would have been kind of cool just to hear it. I mean, nothing replaces the original album, but just to have that included in Sgt. Pepper, and where they would put, where the Beatles, like Paul and Ringo, would decide it should have been, or where it was going to be, those two songs. It would be interesting. But they do show up in various forms of the additional discs. And there are several configurations available. So the very first disc is a new stereo mix of the original LP by Giles Martin. I hope I pronounced it properly this time, and thank you for letting me know. Son of the Beatles' late producer George Martin. And the other discs include complete early takes from the sessions, sequenced in chronological order of their first recording dates, a disc of rare mono mixes, and a DVD and Blu-ray with video content, including a previously unreleased 1992 movie, The Making of Sgt. Pepper. Now, I've seen the video, The Making of Sgt. Pepper, but I believe this is maybe an expanded version of that. Maybe they didn't include all of the footage. So that'll be cool to see. So in addition to the 5.1 surround audio, the box also features special packaging, including a 144-page hardcover book loaded with photos and more from the recording of the album. In total, the set spotlights 33 previously unreleased recordings from the sessions, but the fabled Carnival of Light, the holy grail of lost Beatles recordings, isn't one of them. And I know a lot of fans are disappointed with that. But I've been reading up on Carnival of Light because I wasn't that familiar with the story behind it. And it kind of sounds like it's as experimental or even more experimental than Revolution Number 9. And you know how quite a few fans hate Revolution Number 9, so maybe that's why they're not going to release it, because most Beatles fans waiting for this holy grail of a song are just going to be disappointed anyway. But I myself, I'd be really interested to hear it. And maybe they still have some plan. Who knows? Maybe they'll include it on the Let It Be Blu-ray. So there's a 2-disc version That whittles down the box to one CD of the original album in its new mix, and a CD with 18 songs from the sessions. Like the first take of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, an instrumental version of She's Leaving Home, and a run-through of Lovely Rita with a speech. So, CD 1. And by the way, as I mentioned before, I'm going to get the Super Deluxe version, and I hope to do an unboxing, hopefully on May 26th, if I receive it on that day. So yeah, side 1 is the 2017 stereo mix of Sgt. Pepper. CD 2 is complete early takes from the sessions, sequenced in chronological order of their first recording dates. So there's 4 takes of Strawberry Fields Forever, a stereo mix from 2015 of Strawberry Fields Forever, When I'm 64, take 2, Penny Lane, take 6, which is an instrumental, Penny Lane, vocal overdubs, and a speech. It's interesting about the speech thing. I wonder what that's about, unless it's just studio chatter. Penny Lane, a stereo mix, 2017. A Day in the Life, take 1. A Day in the Life, take 2. A Day in the Life, orchestra overdub. A Day in the Life, hummed last chord, takes 8, 9, 10, and 11. And A Day in the Life, the last chord. But wait, there's more. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, take 1, instrumental. That'll be interesting to hear. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, take 9, and speech. Good Morning, take 1, instrumental breakdown. That'll be cool. Good Morning, take 8. And that's just one CD. On CD 3, complete early takes from the sessions, sequenced in chronological order of their first recording dates. Fixing a Hole, take 1. Fixing a Hole, speech, and take 3. Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, speech from before take 1, take 4, and speech at end. Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, take 7, Lovely Rita, speech, and take 9. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, take 1, and speech at the end. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, speech, false start, and take 5. Getting Better, take 1, instrumental, and speech at the end. Getting Better, take 12. Number 10, Within You, Without You. And I want to talk about George Harrison before this video ends. Please remind me. Thank you. Within You, Without You, take 1, Indian instruments only. And Within You, Without You, George coaching the musicians. You're playing it wrong. Number 12, She's Leaving Home, take 1, instrumental. She's Leaving Home, take 6, instrumental. With a little help from my friends, take 1, false start, and take 2, instrumental. 15, track 15, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, reprise, speech, and take 8. And that's one other CD. And on CD number 4, Sgt. Pepper and bonus tracks in mono. Tracks 1 to 13, 2017 direct transfer of Sgt. Pepper's original mono mix. Strawberry Fields Forever, original mono mix. Penny Lane, original mono mix. A Day in the Life, unreleased first mono mix. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, unreleased mono mix, number 11. She's Leaving Home, unreleased first mono mix. Penny Lane, Capitol Records US promo single, mono mix. This is going to be exhausting when I finally get the box set. And on the final 2 discs, which are Blu-ray and DVD, audio feature, a new 5.1 surround audio mix of Sgt. Pepper, the album, and Penny Lane, plus 2015 5.1 surround mix of Strawberry Fields Forever. Blu-ray, DTS HD master, blah 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 blah. High resolution audio versions of 2017 Sgt. Pepper Stereo Mix and 2017 Penny Lane Stereo Mix, and so on and so on. And then the making of Sgt. Pepper, restored 1992 documentary film previously unreleased. So of course I guess there's more footage. And promotional films in 4K, A Day in the Life, Strawberry Fields Forever, and Penny Lane. And it's not on this, but I believe there's 2 posters too, included in the Super Deluxe version. And someone wrote to me on Facebook, they didn't want to make the comment on the video I posted yesterday, but they could have. And they're very disappointed that George Harrison's Only a Northern Song is not included on the album, because it was recorded during the Sgt. Pepper sessions, and then the Beatles, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was just George Martin, decided not to include it on the album. Maybe he thought it wasn't good enough or whatever. But I love the song, and it would have been nice to have it included in this box set. But unfortunately it isn't. But I'm still very happy and ready to purchase the box set. So thank you for watching. If there's anybody still there, please leave a comment below and check out my other Beatles videos. There's a playlist. You should see it in the description below. Please thumbs up the video and share this video with your friends if you have any. Thanks for watching. Have a great Beatles day. Bye.